everybody. Welcome back to the Royal Read. I am so glad you decided to stop by and see what I am reading on today. But before we get started, you know what I'm going to say. Go in your settings. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit your notification bell so you'll know when I upload or just decide to pop in. And give me a thumbs up to feed that ever relenting beast of an algorithm. I would appreciate it. All right, let's get into the read. Let's get into the read. Well, today's read is about Omid Scobie. Omid dropped some news, I think it was yesterday, but I just saw it today. And you know me, I went and was digging around to see what the tabloid rags over across the pond is saying about Omid's success. That's the only way you can put it. And I'm telling you, the headlines are just dripping of anger, of jealousy, of bewilderment that they wasn't able to put a final nail in Omid's career, because that's what they were doing. Because let's think back to when Omid released his book, The Endgame. Okay. Well, let's go back even a little farther. When he released Finding Freedom, they deemed him Harry and Meghan's mouthpiece. Not because he had went out of his way to make up things to bolster Harry and Meghan. No, not because of that, but because he chose to be fair. He chose not to be one of the pack of wolves that the palace had decided to sacrifice and feed Harry and Meghan to. He decided to be fair. If you read that book, Finding Freedom, it's not a love story to Harry and Meghan. It just tells you the facts of how things were. And then came the end game. They wanted to paint it into a Harry and Meghan book, a Harry and Meghan's, attacking the firm, attacking his father and his brother. And in actuality, it was just only a little segment about Harry and Meghan in the book. Harry and Meghan had nothing to do with the book. And but they wanted to make it all about Harry and Meghan, and not a book what Omid said it was about. It was about telling the firm what he saw as changes that would improve their ability to continue to move forward in the 21st century. But they didn't want to listen to that. And then they just went about trying to destroy him. They went about just character assassination on him and trying to get his book to not sell. And that's pretty much what they were doing. And they wanted to put the final nail into the coffin of his career. And they thought they had done it. And then came yesterday when Omid announced his big announcement. And I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see Omid thriving. Because, like I said, Omid did not do anything extraordinary. All Omid decided to do was to be fair. And then again, maybe it was extraordinary when you're surrounded by groupthink. It's when you're surrounded by people who choose to think alike and to be on a mission, a group mission that has been directed by the firm, backed by the firm, supported by the firm to destroy one couple. And you decide that you're not going to participate in that, you're just going to tell the truth. So maybe it was extraordinary in that context. But they really thought that they had destroyed Omid. They thought that they had put the last nail in his coffin of his career. And if you go look at all the newspapers over there, they are so butthurt that Omid made this announcement. No, no, his career is not dead. In actuality, he's thriving. He's thriving because he chose not to be like you. Robert Jobson, Angela Levin, Tom Bowell Movement, and the rest of them, Chris Ship, and the rest of those people over there are in the same position that they were the last time Omid left from over there. Bootlicking, brown nosing, bowing to the palace, trying to continue to fight a war on Harry and Meghan that they are losing. I would say have lost because Harry and Meghan continue to thrive, and so does Omid. They're so used to being able to wield so much power that they can destroy people. But when they ran up against Meghan Markle, they ran up against somebody that they did not expect. And Harry stood right there with her. And they were unable to meet their goal of destroying them. And they set their sights on Omid. And Omid stood strong in his truth, and now he's winning. Everybody's winning except them. And I love that for them. So let's get into the article. I found it on People about what's going on with Omid, and then we'll discuss a little bit. All right. It says Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's biographer, Omid Scobie, announced a new TV show with royal connections. The author of Endgame and Finding Freedom is making his fictional debut, which was picked up for an on-screen adaptation. Omid wrote, hadn't even, I don't know if he's written a book, but it's already been picked up for an on-screen adaptation already. Royal author Omid Scobie has a new project in the works. On July 18th, Universal Television announced it acquired the rights to turn Scobie's upcoming fiction book, Royal Spin, into a new TV show. So not only is Omid has a new book coming out, and I can't wait, but he has a new TV show that adaptation of the book, and I can't wait. And this is what a little snippet of what the TV show and the book is going to be about. It says, with the royal monarchy reeling from a wave of scandal, young American uh, Politico Laurel O'Connor is plucked from the White House to breathe new life into Buckingham Palace communication team and help end the royal family's streak of bad press. But in an institution steeped in tradition and strict protocol, change isn't easy. are welcome. It turned out that the royal household can be just as messy and confusing as Capitol Hill. Tell me that doesn't sound good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It sounds so good. And so he's saying that he's writing the new book. Raw Spin is co-written by Scobie and a young adult novelist, Robin Bentway. Universal Television is a division of Universal Studio Group, and news of its acquirance of the rights to the show follows a multi-studio bidding war. You know what that means? That means Omid is getting PID. Omid is getting paid. Okay? Omid pockets is fat today. You know, in the words of the famous Nene Leaks, and I use them all the time, you don't win playing dirty. You can't win playing dirty. And those people over there have done nothing but continuously to play dirty. I saw just a little snippet. I was on TikTok and they had Maureen, they do that weekly show, and him lying straight faced about Venus Williams. Straight faced lying, saying that Venus did not get up and applaud for Harry and Meghan. Well, for Harry's speech. And that she might have some kind of feelings towards Harry and Meghan. That's what he was sitting on a panel talking. And then the host, oh, really? Just knowing that they're lying. Knowing that they're lying. But you don't win playing dirty. That's why Maureen is right where he was when Omid left him. That's why Robert Johnson is where he's at, and Tom Bowmovin is where he's at, and Angela Levin and Nana are right where they are today. On TV shows that people could care less about, and in the same position where they have to sell their soul by lying every day about a couple that they know has done nothing to anybody. But where's Omid? Omid is working on his TV show. Omid is getting ready to launch his new book. That's what Omid's doing. And Omid is in the big times in Hollywood while they blog it out on the Daily Mail and in the Telegraph. You know, I just love this for them. I do. I do. I just love it for them. Nene, the wisdom of Nene Leaks. You can't win playing dirty. And our faves, Harry and Meghan, continue to win and surround themselves with people who are winning. And Omid is winning, and I love it. Bye, y'all.